Welcome to Moonring. Okay, I have no clue what this game is. The YouTube... I'm sorry, sorry, we're just talking about the YouTube stuff. The Steam Summer Sale is on. Steam Summer Sale. Full of games, right? Full of good sales. I have no clue what to buy, ever. Not that I'm looking to buy things, but I'm looking to at least, I guess, like, find new things. Steam has a beta service for alpha males, like Sigma males like me, where you get recommended games based on what you played before. The way it works is it shows you a list of games that you might like. The problem with it is that you could never refresh the list. But at the top of the list was Moonring. I was like, I've never heard this game in my entire life. Overwhelmingly positive. Apparently this game is amazing. And it's a roguelike. You know me, chat. I love roguelikes. I talk a lot about roguelikes in general. Games like, Cataclysm, Dark Days Ahead. Games like Dwarf Fortress. Games like, even like the more RPG focused ones, like Caves of Kud. Or like Tales of Maj'Eyal, right? I love roguelikes in general. I really enjoy how they play like. So I'm curious to see how this game works as well. I see two options. There's new game and new permadeath game. Since this is a short segment, I just want to see what this game is. We're going to play a permadeath game until I die, because I don't actually want to stay on this game for too long, because we have other games to play that I want to get to too. What do I like to call myself? Chat. Why don't we be chat today? Chat, this is your journey to try and find my stream. Please do not close the game while we regenerate the world. Oh my god, this is actually like a full-on roguelike. Jeez Louise. Now, you know my history with roguelites. I really enjoy them. I think they're really great games, but I think they're difficult to get into because they look kind of like this, but not like this. This is actually a much better look for a roguelike. And most roguelikes are very incomprehensible. They don't even have graphics. Most roguelikes, like, you ever play Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead? The same @ symbol is either, a zombie or a mutant. And I don't know, it's based on the color. This is a much better improvement. And there's already a tutorial, which most of these games don't even have. So let's see. Move by doing a WASD or holding the left mouse button by pointing where you want to go. We wait to change by pressing space or clicking away. Hey, Moonring is great. Is it my first time playing? It is. Hello, chat. Welcome. Huh. Already, this is a much more accessible experience. Again, I really do think, like, roguelikes in general, the control scheme really matters. So them doing this and having the UI that looks like this, with very easily understandable pieces where things go, and easy ways to go into sub-menus with easy explanations for them, fantastic choice. Interesting choice, too, that it's, like, on the side of the screen, the way they split into two different bars. I guess for a game as complex as a roguelike, you kind of have to do this. So you can interact, by doing a bump. I'm going to ignore most of the tutorial because I know mostly how it works. You are targeting a friendly character. I'm targeting. The enter key does different things that depend on the situation. The icon highlight on the left of the UI shows that pressing enter will talk to the target, and if you select the target, it's the same as pressing enter. Bump the table, you can let me figure it. You should let me figure it out, chat. Let me figure it out, and I'll tell you if that's all you really need. I think it's important to recognize that, like, for you, that's all you need. But imagine for, like, anybody that's new coming into the game, right? You don't know what you need because there's so much stuff. So let them figure it out, and if they can't figure it out, then I think that's a good point to highlight here. To really show that, like, does this game work? I'm a nerd. I am a nerd. To be fair, I like to be nerdy about this stuff because I really enjoy trying to figure out, like, okay, like, what does this game do differently, right? And don't be sorry about it. I understand your enthusiasm. It's specifically for roguelikes in general, or for most games, where I'm like, how do they communicate their controls in a way that really, I guess, like, most easily transfers into someone's mind without requiring you to understand your entire keyboard. I need the whole keyboard. Okay, look, sometimes it's fun. You ever play Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead? Sometimes it's fun to press I into J and then you throw and then you unload your, like, gun and then you die. Hey man, what's up? It's a Lara, a villager. Still no dreams, child? Wait, this is sick. You can speak to people by typing words or short phrases. Yo! Pressing enter will say whatever words shown on the input box. Certain phrases and words are hidden, so experiment. I always say, I think EverQuest is an amazing game, and I think EverQuest's ability to have, like, free-form text input. I mean, EverQuest, Cryptmaster, Road Warden, right? I love those games. I play those games constantly, I think. I haven't played them in a while. But when we do play them, boy oh boy, are they good. So I'm glad this game has this. Will you suck my dick? No response. Still no dreams, child. I am your mother. Nice cock. Nice cock. God, these people, like, Jesus. At least hit me or something. Dreams. I saw you just sleep too deeply to recall them. I'm sure you'll dream one of these days. Don't try to force it. Force. Where am I? You're in Yarrow. It's like we're back in Cryptmaster. I love how the first thing that I tried in the game was like a swear word, and it happened so fast that I got the cutscene. You're in Yarrow. Come. No, you can't come on someone, chat. Die. What? Like the singular of a dice? Please. Help. Talk to a bartender. They normally know a lot. Who are you? Sorry, who are you? Who? The world is full of people. When? What? Why? 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 Why not? How? Shit. Suck. You suck. Bad. Good. Evil. What am I to do? What am I doing here? This tutorial is... okay. wait. That's already a very good start. Honestly, for a tutorial, for like a game like this, it's a very good start and a showcase. And what's funny is that I already forgot about what they said. You find a book titled Ancient Sabarun 6. One word catches your eye. Era, which means fortress. Notes added dictionary. Okay, wait. So we got a couple things, okay? You can yell. What do you want to yell? I love penis. Quiet. Sneak on. Sneak off. Where's a button to review all my notes? Hey. I got a note somewhere. I need to figure out how to get the note. Here we go. N. Escape and N. Okay, good. Moonring automatically records all quests and tutorial notes on the screen. You can change the swing type by with left or right. Press up or down to scroll. Okay. We got that. But there was Dictionary 6 and Speaking. Very interesting. Navigating your notes. This is a very cool system, actually. Solera, you're dreamless. You die. Listen, it's kind of hard to have a conversation, okay? I just woke up, alright? Listen, when you just woke up, people say the craziest things, okay? Era. What era are we in? I wonder how to use the dictionary stuff. Is dreamless a new word for maidenless? Probably. Maybe. The shelf contains books on mushroom farming and animal husbandry, as well as a log of the farm's finances. Oh, oh boy, a bed. So, love? Are you my partner? Oh, remember you can bump into many things, including enemies, long grass, signs, bookshelves, and much more. If in doubt, bump it. I feel like that's gonna kill me at some point because I'm gonna bump into like a small little like a dirt mound, and it's gonna be like a scorpion, and it's gonna like stab me. It's just such a roguelike things I do. We have a large potion of healing now. Oh my god, there's a cow. The faint dot square around you is a detection radius. Oh. Enemies within this area would be alerted to your presence. Your detection radius will shrink when you are quiet, which I can click on as well as your movement and stuff. Yarrow Farm. Here breathe thine hearth, home and heart. Chicken. Why is it running away? Come here. Come here. What? Moo. Moo. I don't know what... Oh no! Don't worry. We just... He doesn't need the cows, right? The cows aren't necessary for him to run his farm. He just happens to have them. Anyways, I actually don't remember what he said to me for the dream thing. I know he said to like go see someone, but this Amberbane lamp is arconic property. What? Please treat it with appropriate care. Use the key to talk a quiet mode. You'll deal bonus damage to the enemy who's sleeping or unaware of you. However, sneaking dims your ward, reducing your sight range, and actions will take 2 times longer. Oh my god, it's a beetle! With quiet, you can reduce your detection rates further by standing near walls and under cover. Waiting quietly will decrease it even more. Oh. I thought it would be like a byproduct of the fact that like there's obstacles holding onto your thing, but like no, like you actually lower the like square. You throw or fire objects with R, clicking the ranged option. You do increase damage to hit enemies who are unaware of sleeping. At the start of the game, you're a bad shot, so this is again like most roguelikes where you have to build your skills up. What am I throwing? What? No. Do I choose what to throw? Or do I? Is it throw? As in you just throw something naturally? I'm gonna try it. Okay, and then enter, left click to commit. Oh, sure. Oh, that's good. Okay, get beat up with a rock. Okay, good. I thought I was throwing my like potion or something. Uh-oh! You're engaged in close quarter combat. Being hit will initially reduce your poise, shown by the small shield icon. Well engaged, poise will not regenerate, and the shield will display a flashing X. Ensure you enter close quarter battle with a lot of poise. That's an interesting mechanic. I had to turn off quiet. Because quiet makes you have 2 times. Fuck it. You've been hit. The only effect your poise will recharge once you're clear, and he's being also stops you being quiet. Oh. Scraps of chitin, nice. How do I pick this up? Okay, I press G. Okay, well. The God screen is where you spend devotion. Okay, well, I actually pressed the God screen, I guess. Choose which god to bind yourself to and check the status of devotional tasks. Each devotion you spend will give you a gift and raise one status by 5. Collect the screen whenever you will gain more devotion. Huh. This is surprisingly complex while still being accessible. There's actually a surprising amount of depth to this game that's very easy to get into. You found the notes. The graveyard key is in a locked chest behind the farmhouse's false wall. Beyond the graves is a cave. I hid a carved stone within it. Find the stone. Find others who recognize the sign. And may the gods and my beloved be forever blind. Signed, your loving guardian, Karam. Behind the farmhouse's false wall. You scribbled the message in your notebook. You just made a note. You can bring up the notes. I already know about that. Leave this area? No. What? Oh. You have to buy a status change. Flashing icons in status areas show you what effect it is. The effect will wear off over time and vanish when the bar behind the icon reaches the bottom. So I'm vulnerable because I stepped into a web. I get rocks. Being vulnerable means you will no longer dodge attacks regardless of your finesse. Cool. This is a very interesting take. It's very, very simple to understand. Reminds me of this one roguelike that's on the... I wish I remember the name of it. But I have it on the Switch. It's on PC too, but it's similarly simple, but also very, very complex when you get into it. There's a false wall. Wait, I'm stupid. Sorry. Hey, no, I'm not doing anything. Don't worry about it. Sometimes even familiar things such as walls may hide secrets. Looking for anomalies and bump into anything that looks different. Yes. Graveyard key. Press I to enter inventory. It will escape by right-clicking a thing. Press up and down to scroll through your possessions. Left, right, we will find all items all filtered by type. We have life stones. An area healing technology from the Siberune era. Oh god, there's a lot of deep lore. Not that that's bad. I think deep lore is fun to have, but like, we're playing permadeath because I want to die. I want to die in a reasonable amount of time, right, to move on today. But I realize now that maybe dying quickly is a lofty task. Seeing how cracked I am. Hey. Key. Secret. False wall. You do not know of such a thing. But Karam did spend a long time on the northern walls. Who is Karam? Poor Karam. A kind soul through and through. You must keep the farm neutral. It was important to both of us. Was? I'm sure you missed them too. Always be aware of Amber. The mist will drive you mad. The beast it hides. Let's not speak of such terrible things. Beasts. Few survive seeing them. Poor Karam. Miss? Wait, sorry. Karam, there was another highlighted word. So you can get highlighted words that lead to topics, but there's also secret words. Neutral. Well, Karam and I both dreamed of the angels. Wow. That has nothing to do with our work here. Angels. The blind angels offer so much wisdom. I wish you could see the world as I do, child. Life is so vibrant. Work. Without us, people would starve. And Moon upon Thoughts is a hungry city. Life. I can see it flickering in every living being. It's so beautiful. Moon, oh thank god there's an autocomplete. I was gonna say, I have no clue. That's like, again, a very good quality of life features. This is a really good game. I know it seems silly to say it's a great game when you just interact with the bare bones intro of it, right? But This is the part that roguelikes often fail to do well when they're trying to translate to a much more, I guess, like modern audience, right? They lose a lot of the audience by being far too complex. This has a lot of like very nice quality of life features that you kind of pick up intuitively to use, and then you intuitively understand how to go through the world using its very simple but complex mechanics at the same time. It makes sense. The capital is our best customer. Sorry, I keep pressing space instead. I'm so grateful they're so close. So they cuts down on trader fees. I'm glad to see its lights over there, flipping to the southwest. See? Ah! You now know the whereabouts of Moon upon Thoth. Use M to check your map when you're ready. Why does it do that noise? Oh shit, what was it? Close? No, wait. There was one more word, sorry. Trader fees. Doesn't understand. I'm grateful they lug our produce to the town. I just wish they were less expensive. Beetle. Cow. Chicken. Hearth. Home. Table. Bed. You're boring. I'm leaving. You're boring. So now we have a... Oh, that's interesting. Cool. So now we have a place for a town. Oh, wait. Graveyard. Sorry. Wait. Oi. Come here. Oi. No. Oi. Graveyard. You mean the one near the well, through the woods to the north? I find it too sad to visit. Sad. Ghosts? Ghost. Werewolf? Vampire. No one wants to have a conversation anymore. You walk up to someone, you say some things to them, they don't even get... I want to remind you guys, he's a farmer. Oh, sorry, be right back. Give me 1 second. Sorry, Chad. Had to take a quick call. This person is a farmer. They rely on this to survive. They feed the town. The people of Moon upon Thoth need this food to survive. They farm mushrooms and like grain and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like it's... They need this to live. They need this. Can I break these? Yeah, here we go. Okay, now all I need to do is I need to... Oh, I know how to kill the cows and the chickens. I'm a genius. There should be an achievement for this, where the crops are dead so everyone dies, right? Like an alternate ending. Okay, how do I kill this chicken? Go to row. How do you... How? No. Kill chicken. Kill chicken. Well, I can't kill the animals? That's the last thing that I need to do, right? That's how I starved the entire town. Then we're set for like an evil run. The sign reads North, Hawkton Family Cemetery. What about this way? Yo. Hey, loot! Large potion healing. Sorry, that's not a loot. That's a large potion. You can't blame me though. It does look like a loot. Splash water on yourself. Sure. You become affected by status change. I'm wet. I'm sopping. I'm soaking wet. Being wet is not inherently dangerous. It makes it harder for you to catch fire. It's much easier to gain the rotting status and will not wear off while you're wet. That's why you should never shower, actually. Every time you shower, you run the risk of gaining rotten. So maybe Smash players had it. I'm gonna say it. Maybe Smash players are the only reason that will survive the coming apocalypse. Mr. Kibbles, you hated everyone, we loved you regardless. Grand Hawkton, at the rest at last. My beloved Karam. Amber took you from the world, but not from out. Where Mr. Kibbles and Grand Hawkton. Hey, you. Corello. What's his name again? Cirillo. You sleeping? Oh, okay, good. Grand Hawkton. Hawkton. Kibbles. Mr. Kibbles. Your dog deserved better. Just tell me something and don't talk to me. Just don't stare at me in silence. You know, like when you have a conversation with someone IRL, right? You say something, they would say, I don't want to talk about that, or let's not talk about that. Or they tell you to fuck off. That guy just stares at you. Come on! Give me some semblance of life. Something. Anything. Let me know. You found the entrance to a dungeon. The dungeons may be reconfigured by using magical items over their entrance. Press enter, left click here if you want to enter. Yeah, sure. It's a dungeon. The doors will lock once you enter. You have to find the master key to leave. If you die, the dungeon will reconfigure. That doesn't matter because we're in permadeath mode. Using here the map will be vital to keep track of where you're being. You press M on the escape menu at any time to see it. Oh yeah, that's a classical interface. If I saw this as the game, I wouldn't be remiss to think that I could play this. Because every roguelike game just looks like this, right? But no, they give you actual graphics. And the craziest part that I forgot to mention, chat, I thought this game would cost money, because the way that the game looks, you would think this game would cost something, right? No, chat, the game is free. I'm so dead, I'm vulnerable. Uh-oh! Ah! My poise breaks! But this game is free. So you can just go play this game yourself, right now. For free. Which is insane to me. I think that's absurd for the level of quality that I'm seeing. And I can't imagine how they're able to, you know, do anything while this is free. This is... Oh. They wouldn't. I'm on fire. I don't know what I expected. Wait, a flame. What does that mean? Can I click on it to see? You know what? I do wish you could click on it to see what it does, though. How do you see status effects? I will say, I wish it was more like mouse hovering stuff so I could see things. Like, what does that do? What's a good way to see what it does? Notes, spells, tutorials, dungeon, speaker. You know what? I don't need it. Doesn't matter if I'm on fire. I know what it means to be on fire. Oh shit. Bat. Oh god. Oh! Okay, so we killed that chest. We get scraps of fur. It's funny how enticing this is, right? Because churn-based games tend to run into this problem where it's like, if you're going to lose based on churn order, you're going to lose regardless of what you do. But roguelikes are still very appealing despite being very simple because of their simplicity. Like, people want that simplicity when you play. They don't really want to think too much. They instead want to express themselves through the tactility of the game, right? Which is nicer, IMO, compared to having like good reflexes. Because reflexes are one thing, right? But being able to like play the game from a tactile sense, well, not a tactile sense, sorry, but being tactical about how you do things is like nice. How many rocks do I have? Can be combined with the campfire kit and used to set a campfire. A thin dry stick. Hard shiny carapace. This has healing to it, so I should save it. I have a camp kit. Can't do it inside here, I don't think. A red oil harvested from sea thrashes, which evaporates and pushes back amber when applied to the warm crystal chunk in a lumicite word. In cities, the oil is usually kept on the lock and key due to being highly flammable. Antidote. Cure poison buildup, okay. But this may simply be Barrowlin anti-witch propaganda. We have more things to ask the Corello guy about. Bright fruit. Being ripe, it will one day rot like all things. Oh. Do I need food? I'm not hungry yet. How much do I... Food 20. I'm assuming 20%. An iron cage holding a chunk of warm alumicite. Blowing amber bane oil causes the glow and dissipate nearby amber. Closing shutters helps to conceal one's presence. The inventor, Thordius Roche, died some 50 years after the cataclysm, but his legacy lives on. There's my rocks. I was like, how do I have so many rocks? Beetle. I'll melee you. Ooh! Oh no! Your poise is at 0. That's bad. Further damage will reduce your health. Health can only be replenished via health potions or sleeping. Once it's 0, you will die. That's a cool mechanic too. I actually think that's a really cool mechanic because then you have like a way of like preparing for battle beforehand. But long bouts of battle will eventually kill you if you're not careful. Sorry if you hear more mouth notes too. Sorry, I've been tuning up the mic, but I think that's a very cool feature. Scraps of ancient metal. Ancient metal. Wait, don't tell me it's a collection of broken mechanical parts from some device or other. What if Subaru machines are just like our modern day stuff, like phones and stuff? Why is cutting grass so fun? This reminds me a lot of what's that game? There's an Android game that's very similar to this, where you have like a large, well, there's a mobile game, very similar roguelike, where you have like large like pits of grass that you can like cut to see better, or use in like combat. I'm also very curious to see how this game works too at a larger scale, because you have a town, you have hunger. Does that mean that there's more of like a... Can you play this as more of like a traditional RPG? Kind of like, say, Oblivion style, where you have a longer play session? Because mostly roguelikes are usually pretty roguelike in the sense of like, you die pretty quickly. But does it play more like Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, where you have like more stuff around the like map? Who knows? Moldy bread. Well, it may suffice in a pinch. The health benefits are offset by the risk of contracting rot oneself. And a tuner. What's in a tuner? There we go. A dark blue liquid created from powdered Hezen rock. When applied to the skin, you can counter any effects of negation currently restricting the use of gifts from the gods. Probably skills. Sounds very much like skills in other games. I like the way that they built up the lore so far. This like idea of like, I don't know, a godly world, and like just a casual mention of like angels, having dreams of like angels. Gears churn beneath your feet as something on the level unlocks. Moldy bread decayed. I see. So it's, yeah, okay. I mean, it made sense. I just didn't realize it'd be so fast. I guess like rot and mold is way faster. It's way more volatile than it is something being ripe. You have a lot of time if it's ripe, presumably. We're actually doing pretty good exploring, so let's see. There's still some upward areas. I don't want to go down yet. I feel like down's a very obvious zone to go. So why don't we go for the unobvious? One cannot be so aloof in this world, I imagine. Hey, you. Oh my god, there's two of you. Come here. Eat shit. Shit. Oh! One shot kill. Nice. I do like that they break the spiderwebs for me, which is handy. Throwing daggers. No shit. Yeah. 1. What? I need 5 finesse. Huh. Brittle weighted daggers designed for throwing rather than hand-to-hand combat. Their tendency to break and impact makes them unpopular among serious adventurers. And I'm a serious adventurer. There's something else open. I wonder if this game also has mechanics similar to other roguelikes. A lot of roguelikes that the ways that they push you forward is either a mixture of a depleting resource, say hunger, or the addition of something that chases you across the map over a long period of time. Think like Spelunky, right? How eventually you will die to some like creature. The moldy fruit. I'm gonna eat this now. I know it says I may get rot, but I need this now. Because if I don't, it'll disappear. This is free food. No, I got rot. I'm rotting. 66 guineas. Guineas? That's a world record. That was a stupid pun. I'm sorry. It's not, you're not supposed to, like, the grass is not important. I need to stop. Ah! Oh, fuck! Scarab. This is not a beetle. This is a scarab. I made to drink a potion soon. It can do up to 100 damage. Throw a rock. One more swing. Okay. How much does this heal? I have a large healing potion. 450. Drink. Okay. Wow. You're very angry, aren't you? I'm also poisoned. That's not good. I have an antidote, though. Drink. And then... I can throw my... Can I throw my throwing dagger? I can't wield it. Oh, you must earn and spend devotion to do so. Shit. Oh, fuck, it crit me! I thought that was safe. I thought the 114 was the crit. I thought that was safe. I know I said we play until we die because we have to go, but like... I kind of want to try it again. It's actually a pretty interesting game. So now we skip all of this. I know what you're hiding, but behind these walls. Solera, Amber. Secret wall. Moon upon Thos. Need tiny. God damn it. Don't worry, chat. I got this. One more permadeath run and then we'll just go. I guess permadeath is not really the way you're supposed to play. It's more interesting though. I like it more because there's more risk. But I don't think you're really supposed to play it like that because like if you die, like I imagine this is not a short-term roguelike. This is a much more longer-term story-based, narrative-based, adventure-based one where you're really there to build an entire like life, like a career, like an identity for yourself. So I can see why it's a separate option versus being a default mode. Because I can't imagine playing this. It's like playing Diablo 2 hardcore for the first time, having never played the game before, and being sad when you finally get to like the jail and you get one shot by those like demons that like shoot the lightning balls. It's a very specific example. Not that I'm salty or anything. It's very specific. Alright, yeah, let's go. Leave it. Okay. Now I know what a scarab looks like. We avoid the scarab. Hey. No scarab will hold me. I don't know what a scarab looks like. It looks the same as a beetle. What do I want to do? Refill ward? Break pot. Being oily means you catch light far more easily. Oops. Is there any Dawn soap? Because you can't wash this off with like water. I could find a body of water, but it wouldn't help you. You need Dawn soap. Made to get clean ducks. What's that? Hey, money! Nice, oh, cool. I thought that was a trap. You wouldn't just leave money on the floor. If I refill a ward, what does that do though? Again, I do kind of wish that you could hover over things. But to be fair, the game is very keyboard centric. I mean, every roguelike is like keyboard centric, but to see it have mouse control, I was hoping maybe you could use mouse to hover over to like learn things. But I guess that's like kind of hard to like do. And also the game is free, so I mean, you know what I mean? Can you really complain? But for a roguelike, for this being free, it's kind of insane. Most roguelikes, I feel like this way anyways. I feel like most roguelikes shouldn't be free. For what you get, for the amount of stuff that you get in these games, like the amount of quality, I'm sorry. Black water draft. If I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding. Acid shred nectar. Wait, sorry. A sweet orange liquid. Its clean taste has the effect of helping restore balance to those who are stunned in battle. The fruits of holy acitra trees are harvested only on moonless nights, so as to not invoke the gods' displeasure. Black water draft. A thin black drink that removes torpor. The drink is decocted from black water root, the vines of which are said to grow with those experiencing grief through themselves into the rivers of Caldera. Jesus Christ. What the hell is that? Oh my god, he throws rocks back. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. To me. To me. But yeah, sorry. I was I'm always very surprised when roguelikes are free. IMO, they shouldn't be free for the amount of quality that you get. I find them very, very difficult to play without feeling guilty on some level. Because in any other game, this would be like a AAA experience. Right? Like, it's just a matter of how much money people are willing to charge and, like, pay for perceived quality in terms of, like, the graphics. When the truth is, the quality was immediately visible from the moment that you could interact with the world, ask questions, and the surprising amount of depth of the combat. Despite being very simple, where you just bump into things, you have a lot of different ways to bump into things. And there's a lot of ways to build yourself, I imagine, that makes this interesting. long term. And every roguelike has this problem of like how much do you charge for them, because historically they've been community driven. They've been very, you know, like someone's dream project. Think of like Dwarf Fortress, right? I find that to be, you know my thoughts on like open source and how it doesn't really work on like a large, on like a longer scale of time, just because of the problem of like you need to eat and you need to pay money somehow, so like pay your rent and stuff. Oh wait, word. The word flares as the amber vein hits the glowing lumicide. Oh. It literally fills my my lantern. I thought it was like a separate meter for word or something. Throwing daggers. No. Arrow. Ah. Oh shit. Ooh, there goes my health. Jeez. Howl. Okay, there was a howl. There was a howl. There was a howl. That's a much stronger monster. There's a much stronger monster back there. Yeah, I'm just kind of sad that, you know, this is free as a default. I can imagine the amount of work that goes in it. Sorry, I had to sneeze. That goes into this game. Like a lot. But such is game development, where only the shiniest things get the most money. But honestly, even for a roguelike, this is a very shiny roguelike. Compared to other roguelikes, where again, you ever play like Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead? The same @ symbol with a different shade of color is either, you know, like a basic zombie or a mutant who's like going to kill you in like 2 shots. So this is a very, very good mix, I think. I don't know. Shop stock reduce. Why did you just tell me that? What? Why did I just say shop stock reduce? My brother in Christ, I'm not even close to a shop. Huh? Where's the shop? Nothing useful. Oh, I'm slow. Sight solve. I'm assuming that cures blindness. Ah, milky liquid brewed from fermented aloe bark. When applied to eyes, it would cure blindness. That's funny that that's the description, because moonshine looks like a milky liquid. But if you make moonshine from like bark, you go blind if you drink it, because it produces a lot of methanol, which causes blindness. Aloe bark derivatives are often used by those following the way of all blind angels to offset the negative effects of their rituals. What? But you know what you're getting into, right? Like they're literally called the way of the blind angels. What'd you expect? Imagine joining like a cult that says this is the way of the blind angels and being surprised that you have to go blind. It's like, whoa, 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 buddy. I thought that was just like a moniker. Nah, it's at the beginning. Oh my god. Sorry, chat. But yeah, this is a very, very good roguelike. I will say I'm very surprised at how good this is for how free it is. It's, you know, just even if it was like a paid product, that intro was very smooth compared to other games. Compared to other roguelikes. It was very, very good. You immediately get a good sense of what you're doing here. And the setting was immediately compelling too. This is the one weird thing about most roguelikes. I find their storytelling to be very, very weak. This one has a very interesting premise right from the get-go. Holy shit, 50% food. Let's do it. I'm rotting. What does that do? It doesn't do anything. Rotting, that doesn't matter, okay? I also got Star Root. It replenishes energy when chewed. Which is what? Now to go as far as we can go. To see how far this game goes. Because I really think this will start to shine up a lot more. Once we get deeper into it. As long as we don't die again to some wolf. But if I see a wolf, I don't really know how to kill it. So let's see. We have 2 potions. We have 3 potions. We have 2 small potions. We have no real weaponry that to speak of, except for the one. Well, except for the throwing knives I can't use. If it's a huge monster, we're going to die. So let's see how it goes. Bash. You unlock the door and the key crumbles to dust. It's bashing the door. Holy shit. Oh my god. I dodged it. How much damage do you do? 89. Okay, this is like the scarab, okay? Oh, but the hit that breaks your block, your poise, doesn't break your health. Do I go again or does it crit? I can go again. It's dead. Free. You found the 1x jeweled pine key. Yes! Some objects are too complex for the purpose or uses to be obvious. Items such as these require the use of a Rosetta device before they can be used. The Rosetta Stone! Cool. So, unidentified items. Jeweled pine key. Unknown device. A machine fragment. Blop. What could possibly blop? Hey, you! No. Come closer. Come closer. Why is this so hard to kill? Are you not supposed to kill these things? Or are you supposed to just leave them? Do I drink coffee or tea? Black-eyed stone. The stone looks like the one your father spoke of. No. Wait, he was my father? What the fuck? That was my father. Sorry, I didn't know. Perhaps Solera will know something to do about it. You picked up the master key for the You may now leave via the exit. I'm partial to coffee because I like the flavor of coffee. However, Genmaicha, really good. Genmaicha is extremely good. Or, I also really enjoy green tea in general is really nice. Or, fuck, what's that other brand of tea? It's not oolong. It's another type of tea. No, it is oolong. I also really enjoy oolong tea. Save checkpoint. You insert the master key into the door at the top of the stairs. The key turns the dust that the door is open to the outside world. But beside that, I haven't really tried other teas, but I also tried like different types of teas I didn't like. Like an orange pico, I'm not a fan of. Or like Earl Grey, kind of shit actually. Don't tell my friend that though. My friend really loves Earl Grey. Always forget oolong exists when buying tea. Do you know why? It's the no-name brand of like, it's the value brand of tea, but I really enjoy the flavor of it. It's a surprisingly good, cheap tea for the bulk that you can get. At least compared to like, I guess like matcha or like full-on green tea, right? Like it to me it's a lot cheaper. And so it feels like the value brand, but the flavor is very distinctly oolong, IMO. Oh, I also really enjoy Ceylon tea or Ceylon tea. I don't know how to say it. Specifically, Hong Kong milk tea. That shit slaps. If you can get the right mixture of leaves, which you always need Ceylon tea leaves, then you're golden. Green tea is overrated. You hurt me. You wound me. You wound me. Where did I get that stone? Karen must have left it for you. There's an engraving. The keeper of the serpent's eye. Okay, wait, I need to ask all things. Who is Karam? Poor Karam, he's my father. Life, angels, dreams. Dream. Finally, you're a little older than most Dreamless. Wait, I am Dreamless. What? I wonder what the Karam would have made of it. I just never bothered this. Most dream by the 20th year. What? Apart from the icon, of course. Icon. The icon means well, but they're far too old. I'm glad they're looking for another viable candidate. Maybe you should petition. What? I didn't get these before. Maybe because I was stupid. Sorry. What about mate? I've never had mate. I actually just meme about yerba mate because like bougie rich people always talk about yerba mate or like yerba mate. So I always meme about it, but I don't know what it tastes like. I'm down to try it though. I just don't know where to find it. Would you recommend yerba mate? Type now below in the comments. Be sure to like and subscribe. You hated it. So why'd you tell me about it, huh? It's like saying, hey, like dog shit? You know? Me neither. It's like, okay, thanks for telling me, dude. Come on, chat. Whoa. Sorry, God. Which of the 5 will it be, you wonder? You don't know, maybe you'll like it. No, if you don't like dog shit, I don't like dog shit. Chat, we're one and the same. You know, every time that you tongue something, I tongue it too. I taste through your tongue. You know them. Our Lady of the Sanguine Moon, Death's Harlequin, the Lords of Dust, the Great Forest Wolf, the Blind Angels, the 5. Although, of course, we only follow one. When Friendly Fire is on... I found it by accident. That's what the safety option is. Oh my god, yes. The angels, of course. They're all wise, just and wise beyond all other gods. Other gods. The great wolf. Death's harlequin. Sanguine. Okay, wait. Dream. Finally. Dreamless. Archon. Viable. Well, technically all Archons are dreamless. Supposedly allows them neutrality. So I'm an Archon. I could be. You usually trust anyone godless. Petition. You never know. You could be the new Archon. Keep a balance. Ha ha ha. It's like really strong black tea with a hint of grass. So maybe I would like that actually. You ever had grass jelly? I really like grass jelly. Grass jelly is really good. I think grass jelly is amazing. But I do agree it's definitely an acquired taste. Unless it's not like grass jelly. Then I don't really like that, yeah. Godless. Oh, I'm sorry. I did not mean to suggest sigh. You'll have a dream and then we'll have to worry. So I don't want to dream. Bro is a cow. Holy shit, that's good. No, I'm telling you guys, grass jelly is actually good. I want to show you the process after how they make grass jelly. It's actually good. You're just missing out. I think grass jelly is fantastic. It's a point for an Archon to be neutral. But you prefer if they favor the angels. At least a little. Angels. The blind angels officers. I wish you'd see... So you're the person using the roots to get rid of the blind angel stuff because you think it's... Amber thing. Okay, Hawkden. Okay, so... Sorry, what was it again? Serpent's Eye. Perhaps the priests of Moon upon Thoughts know what it is. They are wiser than I. Priests. Priests mostly serve one god, unless they are dreamless. The devil. Satan. Hell. Heaven. Gods. The five are wise. Cult. Trying to think of like, because there's hidden words that you can like try to type in to see what, right? Dreamless. Now I need to figure out, okay, should we kill Solera? They've outlived their purpose, right? So we no longer need them. So there's no reason for us not to kill them. IMO. Are you my mom? Mom? Dad. Karam. Poor Karam. Kind soul. You have an empty flask, sure. You want to keep both of us neutral. Are you my mom or my dad or my brother? Or my uncle? I don't know. Let's kill you. Agreed. Pay 48 guineas to make amends. Hurting villagers is a crime. Help! Help! Sorry, you called me dreamless. Help me! It will cost 1,000 guineas to make amends. Foul meat. Oh my god, yes. Hello, cows. So again, the town of Moon upon Thos relies on this farm to not starve. I have just doomed an entire town to starvation. In return, I have beef. In return, I have beef. I'm also gonna ruin the crops. You. Over here. Yeah, over here. Yeah. Oh, I love games that let you do everything. This is the other nice part about the roguelikes, right? Many of these games allow you the flexibility to do and live however you want. Obviously, some to a very different scale, like Tales of Montreal. You can't really become like a negative Nancy in that game, right? But say in like Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, you can theoretically run your own bandit gang. There's nothing stopping you from doing that. It's just a matter of your own personal morals. It's effectively a sandbox. Which it seems like it seems like that's what this game is. I mean, I just starved an entire nation. So you need to look at these stats or see a map of the overworld. Okay. Okay, we'll leave this area, yeah, sure. There's a real Caldera's overworld. You can zoom to any location by entering or lifting yourself. Time flows 10 times faster here. So watch your food supplies or your poise regeneration will slow down. Yarrow Farm. Not anymore, you weren't. Herbs. Okay? The flower on the overworld map shows the position of a useful plant. You enter those areas, you'll find an herb for use in potion crafting. Herb ear. Oh. Oh, that's chat. This is kind of cool. Chat, there's an overworld map, and you can just. Oh. So there's an overworld map. And then there's a specific map. So you can traverse these different zones, but every zone is its own map. Oh, that's. I mean, it's not a crazy concept, but like when it works, it's like, damn, it's good. You know what I mean? It's nice. It's good. What did it pick up? Grave Needle. A medicinal herb for use in brewing potions. And there could be monsters out here. Silly monsters. In the wilds. You believe I fear you. I fear nothing about you. However, I wonder how useful it is to actually go into these wild maps. For as far as I can tell, there's nothing. It's just emptiness. And actually, the game kind of lags more because my input is now delayed. I don't know if I like that. But it makes me wonder how deep that could go. We're back. Aw, shit. Here we go again. Oh, dear me. Complete a devotional task. What? Successfully hunt a deer. Your actions please the great forest wolf. Reward 2 devotion. Your devotion to spend. It's the currency that they use to gain gifts. I didn't, yes. My god. Yes, my god. I did that for you. Yes. My god, I did everything for you. Everything that I've done so far, everything was for you. We'll spend the point soon. You didn't think a game like this could lag. Surprisingly, it's because lag is mostly about computational complexity, right? And there's 2 sides to like what that is for like games. There's your GPU side and your CPU side. If your CPU side is like very, very slow, and CPU side is like probably a generalized amalgamation of like your actual processor plus your RAM plus other things, right? Then you're also going to lag just as much as you would on the graphical side, right? A slowdown is a slowdown to the perspective of a computer. It doesn't really matter. It's just one is easier to hit compared to others because the graphics in this doesn't seem like it'd be the lagging point, but it seems like there's a lot of simulation aspects. But even then, you think about how the graphics in this is like done, right? What is the level of computation that you'd have to do to determine like line of sight? Like think about the steps that you'd have to do to get a computer to know whether or not something is within your line of sight. How do you determine the angle based on just these like tiles and these like positions in like a world space? And then how do you then carry that forward in like a cone of radius of like some kind? What's the algorithm that you need to use? Almost always, you need to walk the entire map and you need to choose some level of complexity for that. And it's actually kind of an unbounded problem. The more spaces there are for you to traverse to figure out if it's within like a certain range, the more time it takes to complete that, right? There's variations of it that get easier and like easier, and if you're bound on either breadth or like depth, then it gets simpler in that regard, in that you have a upper bound on your processing limits. But overall, you're just doing like a tree search of some kind, or like a breadth or like depth or like a depth search, right? Add on to that like other elements of it too. It's like it can get complicated. So math, duh. Okay, so visit the wolf's hometown. Ooh. Each gift adds to strength, allowing the use of more brutal weapons. Gifts. What if I don't want to devote anything? Because I want to be a god. Wait a minute. Wait. Think about this. The icon practices neutrality. But is that the same as having a dream? Like, does devotion then kick you out of neutrality? Or is devotion just a thing that you do? I don't want to spend it yet. I'm gonna wait to spend it. Because until I get to the town, and until the guards kill me because I've committed, like, a heinous crime, I'm gonna figure out what's going on. Wow, wrong ring. You're supposed to be playing the Elden kind. That was good. That was really good. I was actually going to play it today, but I was like, I don't really want to. I wasn't feeling it, you know what I mean? So, you've entered the toxic mist known as Amber. Amber will slowly drive you mad and may harbor other horrors. A ward filled with Amberbane oil will dispel these evil mists. What happens if you go mad? Who cares? Madness causes you to rant, rave, and hallucinate. Nearby Amber entities will also become invisible. In addition, all damage increases stun, making you unstable and a threat to allies. Oh. It's also, actually, against terms of service, because this is an epilepsy. This is very epileptic. Is this supposed to be so awful? Black-eyed stones. We have this. Okay, we bring that to the priest. I need to refill my lantern. Do I just do this? Or do I... What is the thing to fill the lantern? Amberbane wood oil. I sound like a... What? Anyone else smell toast? Oh no, I'm wet. It's raining. Yeah, I was planning to play Elden Ring, but I was like... When I woke up, I was like, I'm not really in the mood yet. Being wet is not inherently... Okay, yeah. But we do need to actually, like, catch up. I'm actually still very behind from where the DLC starts, so... I'm so far behind, actually. It's a goblin. Wait, you thought this is Elden Ring? Yeah, this is the Elden Ring DLC, actually. What did he say? Okay, Moonring. Wait, there was one more thing. It just said something. Something on the map? Uh-oh. Empty flask. Oh, shoot. Okay, well... Okay, let's just go to the town. I'm sure I'm not wanted for my crimes. I'm sure. Yeah, this is the Elden Ring DLC, where the game becomes a top-down roguelike. We're now standing in the same location as huntable prey. You can say you can kill the animal for meat or fur. Come here, little animal. Come here. Come to Papa. It lied to me. Maybe it was before, actually. The sign reads, Northeast Yarrow Farm, Southwest Munaponthos, East Wintershall. Prey here! Billy Prey here! Oh. Billy Prey here! Where are you? I'm gonna eat you alive. The game lies to you. Well, not lies to you. You have like a single turn where it shows up, but if you move too fast, you like miss it. Southwest, Moon upon Thoughts. Oh shit. Uh-oh. We're going to go mad. Okay, good. The Amber is an interesting mechanic. I'm not always a fan of mechanics in games that... Well, especially roguelikes that force you to move forward. I do enjoy roguelikes that give you more time to play them. In the sense of, like, you don't have to feel rushed, right? Like, Spelunky can feel kind of rushed in places. The dead flesh of a fowl. Let me say that. But, I also recognize that it needs to move fast. It needs to keep you, like, on your toes on some level. Otherwise, the design of the game kind of breaks apart. But I do recognize why it happens. And thankfully, the Amber seems to dissipate and move around, so it's not that bad. And I imagine that when the towns are more stable, you're able to buy, like, stuff to get rid of them, so... hey, okay, okay. Bets? There's a cave here. Found lesser ruins. What the hell is that? Yo! Clank War. Clank War. I don't want to go in here. What the fuck is that? What is that? Do you think that'll kill me? Okay, let's not risk it. Let's go back to town first, and then we'll go back to the ruins, okay? We're gonna see how this goes. We're gonna go back to town first, then we'll go to the ruins. Bets on if... do you think they'll consider me a criminal having killed my own mother? Towns and friendly fire. Low. Towns are considered safe havens, so the use of weapons are prohibited. If you really want to fight, you can press F to turn on friendly fire, which will allow you to be as violent as you want. Hey, stranger. I'm Moristella. Welcome to Moonamatos. Moristella. That's me. We have the markets or the streets of the gods. Markets. Oh, they're just a few steps to the north. This is the very best of everything. Streets of the gods. There's a little way to the east. Watch out though. The priest will talk your ear off. Cirilla. Corella. Karam. What was my farm name? Not that it really matters, I mean. Yarrow. Farm. Unapanthos. Yes, it's a city of balance. Balance is important, yes? Balenciaga. Balance is everything. Without balance, there's chaos. Chaos. That's the state Caldera was in before the 5 moons appeared. I have no desire to return to that. Darkness, madness, despair. No, thank you. 5 moons. You know, we have 1 moon per god. I love when games have like this idea of like this linking of like celestial entities to cosmic beings. That like it's so cool, or vice versa. I mean, it's the same thing actually. Everybody knows that. Oh, you're Dreamless. Okay, listen. Okay. Now I understand. We get a lot of you through here. I'm on. Gonna petition, of course. Petition? Well, the old Archon is getting on a bit. Good for you! Should talk to the priest about that. This is to the gods. Archon. The Archon is so noble. They made such a sacrifice to keep Caldera in balance. Crime. Sex. Husband? Wife. Petition. Archon. Murder. Who? You. Amber. Nasty stuff. Looks like fog, but it'll drive you mad. Ruins. What are those ruins I found? What are those ruins? Zoom? Okay, press Z to zoom. Here we go. The lost tunnels. The lost tunnels. You don't know anything. You're useless. Get away. Phinia. Ever wish you had a ship? I do. Mate of mine was sailing along the coast just southwest of here. Saw a cave in the mountains. Can't reach by land though. I tried. No use. Mountains and rocky cliffs all around. Yes, sir. Idle's not a fanciful sort, so I believe what was said. Let me show you on a map. Information's no good to me, is it? No ship, no exploration. You now know the whereabouts of the sea cave. You said no, check your map and you're ready. Cool. Wonder if I'll ever get that rich. I'm not doing this for a voice of my dream. You don't have a dream, you don't have a god. Dreamless. Must be hard to be dreamless, you don't know which god to follow. Gods. The gods rule our lives, each of us handpicked through our dreams. Archon. The Archon is Caldera's ruling figure. They live in Moonapanthos. Moon upon Thos. Priest. East. Street of the gods. I was about to type exit, like that's gonna do anything. This is not like a terminal. Dreamless. Putting money into a donation coffer improves the town economy, leading to higher quality goods being sold and the town's opinion of you improving. This is the other thing that I find interesting about roguelikes. A lot of them have a lot of simulation aspects. Like, a lot of them actually simulate entire world states, which is interesting to see because I'm like, okay, well, that seems like a lot of work to do. But then you see Dwarf Fortress, and it's like, okay, this seems kind of cool. But this is grade A, so why should I bother? Sorry, you're already rich. Need directions? Oh no. Why did she open that door? Hi. What do you have? Ronan the weaponsmith. What may I do for you? Oh yes. Club. I have a knife right now, which is not that good. A club could be a lot better. It's 30 to 60 damage, which is insane. It's double my damage, and I get the chance to stun. For 188, that's actually pretty good. I'll buy one. Thank you. Get out of here. All right, let's eat some rotten meats. Moldy beef. Ah, I'm rotting. No, I'm rotting. No. That wasn't a crime? That wasn't a crime. Do we want to steal? I'm sorry, that's the crime? You know barrels, right? Like it takes like a skilled artisan to make a good barrel. It takes them like almost a year to make. Because you have to wait for the wood to like dry out. And you have to like bend it, and you have to like slowly bend it over a long period of time. It actually takes a lot of like time to make. I would have. What may I do for you? Here, give me some. Oh, nice. Wait, woolen cloak and a shield. I get block actually. Maybe I get block. If I get block, I mean I'm trying to die. To be fair, I'm trying to die to skip forward into the game, so we do more things. But I think a shield is a good thing to buy. I'm broke. Sell my. Is there durability in items? There is. Don't sell anything. Good thing I checked. Hey, do you want to buy this old rotten meat? No, you don't. Okay, well, I'll live my life, I guess. What do you sell? The occultist. What may I do for you? A Rosetta, hey. A wolf icon. What? Dust icon. Burn to clear curses from this deity and shift the moon phase. Oh. The book titled Our Friends in the Sky seems to be set on how on each of the moon's individual traits. For some reason it fills it with dread. You find a note titled Ancient Suburban East, which means fire. What? This shelf seems to be entirely filled with books on the many ways one might prepare Caldera's principal crop. It warns against laying spores touching anything dead. Mushrooms. It's like The Last of Us. Hey, dog. Can I kill it? Hey, can you teach me how to craft things? What's the idea about this game? Basically just your bog standard adventure game, to make sense. Like your bog standard RPG adventure. But like that's like the simplification of like every game, right? Like you can basically simplify every single game down to that premise. The main quest is that our father died, so we now need to bring this thing that he left for us over to the street to see what's like going on and to maintain some level of like balance. And really the main plot of the game is really hidden in like layers of like lore, which I'm too lazy to explain. So just know that gods 5, me neutral, me dreamless, like maidenless. You know, see the points of the city's priests. We all know who we follow. Our dreams make it clear. Icon. The icon's so noble. Dream. I mean, if you don't have a dream, you don't believe in God. Dreamless. Priest. Death. Amber. But that's the general gist of it. Is that there is an overarching plot line, and then it's just a roguelike game. So again, it's you're predicated on like, do you like this game? You may like it if you like roguelikes. But you won't like it if you don't like roguelikes. However, if you like a roguelike, this is a much better advancement on the formula of a roguelike where you have an actual objective. It's freeform still, but you have an actual world to explore with an actual meaningful objective. So far, a very interesting kind of objective as well. As well as, I guess like, I want to say like the setting is very, very good so far, but I don't know how deep it goes. Kind of slow, no? Yeah, but that's the point. It's like, basically, what's the point of saying that? Is what I kind of want to ask you. Is like, what's the point of pointing out if it's like kind of slow, right? It's like, that's exactly what you expect from a roguelike. Like, that's what I mean by like, for you to even want to like this game, or for you to even like enjoy the experience, you have to enjoy the tactility of what a roguelike is. Irrespective of everything else, you have to enjoy the fact that it is a slow tactical experience. Most of the roguelikes you've played are fast. Oh, like if you mean like Risk of Rain 2? No. I'm talking about like the very, very old ones. That's more like roguelites, but also like it's like a genre term that's like very, very different. This is like the very, very original, you know, like type of like roguelike. Like don't think like roguelike like Risk of Rain. Okay, yeah, that's a very good point. Don't think roguelike like Risk of Rain. Think roguelike like Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, or Tales of Maj'Al, or just Rogue. Isaac is roguelike to you. It's a very different game. No, Isaac is a completely different game. There's a very specific genre of this type of roguelike game. This is like the original roguelike format, where it's like a turn-based tactical adventure. What you're talking about is like the more modern iteration, which is like they're two different like realms basically now. It's why the roguelike term, like a lot of people that like use it, they get annoyed of it too, because like it's very hard to describe your game. It was already really hard to use it to describe your like game as is when they were transitioning away from this type of game into what Isaac is, or into like what Risk of Rain is, right? Like it was already hard trying to get to that point, but now the ones that make games like this, like Dwarf Fortress, it's hard to go back to that term for this. But it's like Dwarf Fortress is not a rogue game, you know what I mean? It's a very rogue-like game, very similar in many aspects, but it's also, you know, not like a rogue game. That's why it's a roguelike. But also Isaac is also a roguelike, but just like a very different form of it. So think of this as like being a part of that original lineage and not the new lineage, which is like Isaac and like stuff. That's why I think you have a confusion there. But yeah, like it is slow, but that's like the reality that this is more of a thinking genre of game than it is like an action-paced game. Basically, if you don't know how to wipe your ass and you enjoy playing fast-paced games, I'm just kidding. But if you really enjoy like the faster-paced ones, then you really enjoy the fast-paced ones. This is for a very different audience, which is like exactly what I am. So a bunch of topics are hidden. Okay, yeah. Well, let's ask you about the serpent side. Welcome to Moon Upon Thos. Whose path do you follow? Path? Yes. Of which god do you dream? Oh, are you dreamless? God. This is to the gods. Each star is dedicated to one of the 5. Indeed, you speak to the other priest, Dreamless. Oh, worry not, the dream may still come. If not, a life of balance is noble. I have a gift for you. It may help you. It may help guide you. You've received a devotional tear. I can grant favor with the gods. What if you don't wipe? Then you like World of Warcraft. So, okay, balance and noble. Balance? Indeed, my job is to remain neutral and support the will of our Archon. Archon? Oh my god. Archon Elwood is wise, but the many years of service. What the wisdom Caldera would fall. I will say the one quality of life feature, because the conversations are so varied, I kind of wish as you unlock options, it shows the list of options, right? I still don't want to see the hidden list of options, but like, you've already seen the option. It kind of sucks to forget the option because of memory, right? Noble. We are free to worship however we choose, but only we dreamers may become Archon, the embodiment of balance. Become Archon. The path of becoming Archon is quite straightforward. Wouldn't be needs to collect all 5 of the gods' relics and bring them here. Path. Yes, of which god do you dream? Relics. The steadfast hand, the all-seeing eye, the trickster's mask, the pale heart, and finally the crimson candle. 5 relics, 1 for each of the gods. A simple task, yes. Well, now we have the main goal then, of what we can do. Simple. I jest. The whereabouts of each relic is a secret held by those who follow its god. Even that knowledge is merely the first step. Perhaps we should ask the other priest about their relic. Sure. Okay, Archon. Many years service. Many years. The Archon gave us 30 years of service. Oh my god. Now it's time for a successor service. Archons uphold the city's neutrality and thus peace and prosperity all across thing. Successor. Those who wish to become the Archon's successor must do this. And then there was one more. Archon, years of service. Caldera. Chaos. Our beloved land lit by the moons of the 5. Moons. You don't know the history, but the 5 was appeared in the sky. There was the endless dark. And then, so... Service. Chaos. The falls of the 5 are fractious. Without the Archon, there would be war, such as the way of people, eh? How about endless dark? You imagine a land with no crops to grow. A land with no light. That's why we give thanks to the 5. Dream and no dream is their power that grants us light. You once saw this game where it all went rainbowy because you think the player ate something. Yeah, there's quite a few games that like do that mushroom type of mechanic. I imagine this one probably does too, because madness also makes the game very, very psychedelic and also very, very painful for those who have epilepsy. I don't know, help me? See if a book of notes might there be something of use there. So we can ask about the secret thing, but I want to get as much information as I can. Petition. Godless. Karam. This game is free. It is free. It's really good. I know. You should make them different colors. Wait, what? Make what different colors? Channel avatar pictures. I don't know what that means. Wait, explain to me. Go. Good. This is your moment to have an idea. Go. Simple. Sorry. Eye of the serpent. The serpent's eye. The serpent's eye, I'm afraid, is not familiar. But then I have not been here for very long. Perhaps you should look for my predecessor. Yes, their name was Nevin. I'm afraid they became quite adult some time ago, and now reside as a shell in their ruined quarter. You see them say his name because of my thing. Okay, shell. You're able to see those who are great lose their minds, but it happens. Huh. This is in the northwest of the city, the ruined quarter. Good luck in your search. Penis. Come. I don't know why I keep typing exit. Okay, well, we got a lot of information. One, the shell moniker. I'm glad that that's back. It reminds me of Roadwarden. Two, there's a larger mystery involving getting the 5 relics. I'm actually very curious how far that goes. 3, money is very hard to get. 4, most of these NPCs have a lot of information in them. We had to spend a long time really getting into this. It's a really good game, and again, because it's free, I'm surprised it's free. I don't think you should play this game on the permadeath, because so much of this game is important. Like, so much of the overall progress that you have is important, that you can't die. If you die, I think you have a worse experience, obviously. Channel avatar pictures, the 3 channels, YouTube, the channel picture. Oh, the profile pictures. Yeah, I really should update those. That's a good point, actually. I should update the look of those, yeah. But I won't, to spite you. Not to spite you, but like, I'm gonna need time to figure it out. Green stick, inverted color stick, genius. You know, inverted color stick is just, I don't think I should do that. I don't think that's kosher. Like, really just imagine in your head what it would look like if I inverted the colors of my avatar. And realize how quickly I would get cancelled for doing so, right? Remember, the priest of balance told you to ask priest about the relic. Type that in now. Check your notes regularly for conversation subject hints. Come out into the clean air and parlay. Just make them different colored lollipops. Where's the image? God damn it! Where's the image? I had the image somewhere. Where's the image? I had it. I had it ready. I had it ready and it's gone. I'm gonna download it from Discord. This is stupid because I just made this. My Discord is full of degenerates who type this stuff. It's the perfect size too, actually. It's so good. But yeah, no, you're absolutely right. I should do that. I've been meaning to. I just don't know I just don't know what to do yet. Again, the stick figure is there as a temporary placeholder because I have no, I guess, idea of what design that I even want, right? Reminded you of a very good video on Pornhub. Listen, you gotta keep that to yourself, chat. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Great Forest Wolf. The wolf is the ruler of all forests in Caldera. The harsh mistress, however, they ask nothing of the strength that we can't overcome. Clean air. This would have us all choke on smoke and stale air. We belong outside like a kin creatures. Parlay. We speak of the great forest wolf. Do you not? Great forest wolf. Strength. It is one of the wolf's boons. It gives to those who devote their lives to them. Devote. Devotion to the wolf requires that we never back down from a fight. Back. Never back down. Never what? The fleeing enemy is to beg for a blade between the shoulder blades. Relic. The steadfast hand. You would become icon then. Oh, I approve. We only just met. But sadly I cannot aid you in this. Aid me. This requires that those seeking a hand must first travel northeast to Wintershell. Northeast. Oh, there you have marked it on your map. Wintershell. Our home deep within the Wolfwood. Indeed in its name. Okay, I see. So now it makes sense. Think about this. Now it makes sense, right? these objectives for your devotion is also what you have to do in order to like gain the points, but also what you need to do in order to actually like complete the game. Like you need to get all 5 relics, and then you need to go there, and like you need to do these things. It's why you need to visit the hometowns, because that's important. It's why you find legendary things too. Did the hero get unstuck to win? Are you talking? Okay, guys, can you please take this to the ERP channel? Can you guys like ERP in your own like DMs, please? Please ERP in your own DMs, please. But also, I actually think then that you can actually do this, and not. I don't know if you should do this. These are kind of hard, actually, because you need to do all 5 of these to get something. Like, you need to do all 5 to win the game. And look at, okay, so as you play the game, it gets harder. This is a very interesting way of doing difficulty that naturally scales, while also providing like a mechanical hook to it too. Because this one, if you go to Wolf, you can keep fighting, but if you run away, you get a taboo, which is bad for you. Then they curse you. This guy, he really enjoys, you know, it's going to be faster. But if you use barbarity, so you can't use an axe, a sword, club, mace, or a scythe, otherwise he curses you. Or this one, if you use medicine like potions, they curse you. This one, if you eat food, they curse you. This one, if you strike allies or the unwary, they curse you. I've already done that. So if you choose to devote yourself to gain more power, you then have to live by those rules, which then makes it even harder for you, because then you must balance the fact that you have less overall options. Because you could technically devote in all 5, technically, which would be insane. I don't know if I want to, but this is a very, very good game. However, as good as it is, I didn't realize it was so long. So we're gonna save this, okay? I know that seems crazy to say. We're gonna save this because I don't think I can run this right now, because time is already over for what I want to do. As much as I want to, I think we need to save this until we complete other longer games, because the other long games are things I want to get to as well. But yeah, that's it for Moonstone. Again, a very good take on the classic roguelike. There's a very good distinction to make. It's not like Binding of Isaac. It's not like, you know, Risk of Rain. You have Cataclysm, Dark Days Ahead. You have Joy Fortress. You have Tales of Maj'Eyal. You have Rogue. You have, what's that one that was LOTR based? There was one that was a Lord of the Rings based one. If those don't excite you, or those don't, you know, tickle your ear in some way, this game isn't made for you. But if you enjoy that, this is a significant improvement on the formula without straying too far from what makes that formula so fun. You get a lot of that same turn-based tacticality, but also with an actually comprehensive lore and world that's full of interesting different things to find. It's a very interesting game to lose yourself into lore-wise and to think about. The crazy part again is that, again, it's free. That's insane to me. I'm surprised whenever a roguelike is free, because my god, this is a lot of effort. But so much effort that we simply don't have time for this. But we will revisit this at some point, because this is that Steam recommendation tool. That Steam recommendation tool was actually spot on about what I really like, because this is absolutely up my alley. Just unfortunately, the alley is currently like backed up with a bunch of other shit in it, so we gotta wait for a bit. But this is a great game. Highly recommend you to go through it yourself. Again, it's slower, but you'll enjoy it, I think, if you go into it. Just know that you'll never be better than me, having killed my own mother in this game. Anyways, let's end the game by trying to kill as many people as we can, okay? Because again, we're not gonna beat this game on a permadeath run. Die! Economy decreased to grade B. Oh no, the economy! Guys, the economy is downhill! One of our merchants died! Oh no! It's like, oh, who could have done this? Who could have killed our merchants? No! Oh. Yeah, I'll take that. Whatever. Ooh. You should get that strength. Can I use it now? Okay. Oh no, the guards literally don't know. The guards didn't know. Hi, Mayor. Oh no, the economy! Oh my god, chat, the economy is going downhill. Oh my god, all the money in the world. Chainmail, leather armor, plate mail, buckler, kite shield, large shield, round shield. Yes, yes, yes. I know all about that. Paint the cap. Do they not give a shit? Does no one give a shit? Slowed to 60% speed. Mole. The brutality in this weapon. Steal a helmet, wax cloak. Steal a helmet, waxed cloak. Let me do wax poetic. Yeah. I'm over encumbered, but that doesn't really matter because I'm just gonna kill this person. You can't run. They're so good. It's like they know that they're in like a 2D game, so it's impossible for me to catch up. They know that I'm in a 2D game, so it's over. When do you think the world goes into C a grade? Hey, you wizard, go over. Shop stock reduced. We're gonna kill the dog afterwards. Nice. I can't kill the dog, it's too fast. I'm gonna kill these priests. You, there, you. Isabelle. Why won't they fight back, Chad? Why does no one want to fight back? Everyone's so afraid of me. Everyone's afraid of fighting back. They're just all running away from me. Oh, that's a cat. Who's gonna kill me? No one's. I'm gonna go kill the Archon. Let's go find the Archon. They should be in the largest building, and they're old, which means I can kill them in like one shot. That's how we end this like run. Please share, chat. Please share your fetishes in DMs, please. Chat, please keep this chat pure. I'm just telling you right now. Please keep the chat very clean. Please. Let me in. Too late. I'm banning all of you. What do you mean it's locked? What? It's locked. Let me in. Guard quarters. Are the keys? How do I get the key? I'm gonna kill a guard for a key. Oh, I know. You throw this. This is how you do it. You throw this. Then, oh! Oh shit, well, I got blasted. Oh fuck, stop, what's all this? Stop, what's all this? Come, Icon! Face your doom, Icon! Desist, ow. Open the door, open the door, open the door. Open the door! What is that? What is that? What is that? What is that? Oh! Stop in the name of the law! And of all the people to die to, I was killed by Orpheus. Very, very telling. Great game. I can't wait to try this, actually. I can't wait to really sit down with this for longer periods of time. That's all from Moonrise.